Hello, my undead friends. Welcome to All You Need Is Lore, a preparatory series that will be laying the groundwork for more in-depth and high-quality lore videos in the future. I am your host, the Dark Hollow, and I hope you are having a magnificent day. You are very much encouraged to discuss the lore in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.
Hey!
Hello everyone, I'm the Dark Hollow and we are back today. Things got a little bit weird last time because of the demi-human chiefs who gave us a real tough time. So, to start things off, we will see if we can level up. We can. Let's level up our endurance. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what the stat requirements are for the weapon that I have in mind for this build, at least in the early game. So I will wait. I think it requires a little bit more strength, but I'll wait until I have the weapon, until I start investing in strength. Because we might not need any strength to wield it. But yeah, things got a little bit crazy. A little bit emotional, but yeah, it's fine. It happens. I'm only human. But we persevered. We got the W in the end. And I am, yeah, after sleeping a day, after sleeping a night, and spending the day doing other things except sitting behind my computer, I am now back. I'm very excited about it. Sorry, okay, wait, actually, let me just put the torch in my offhand weapon so we have some more light. Then I'll sneak up on this sucker. Take care of him real quick. You know, apart from the range, the flail is not bad at all. I do not mind using this while we wait till we get our final weapon for the early game. And I don't think I elaborated on this, but it actually does bleed build-up, which is why the demi-human chiefs took so much damage after a couple of hits. So, we are now on an island. And let me show you real quick. That is the troll that we encountered in the first episode while we were riding downwards towards the beach. That is the beach, the main ruin where we picked up a couple of rune fragments, I think. To the left is the tribal nomadic warrior. Under this piece of a ruin is the merchant who sold the short bow and some other items. And I think over there are the demi-humans. And the entrance to the cave is over there, I think. So the cave fight with the demi-human chiefs is under this canal, presumably, under this part of the ocean. So that's really cool. Because when you look from the land, you're like, how do I get to that island? You can't swim in this game. So it's really cool that one of the dungeons at the beach brings you to the island. Let's summon Torrent. Just looking at the golden sky. Such an interesting color scheme. I'll have a quick look around the island to see if there's any items I'm missing. Let's check out these birds real quick too. Can we use telescope? Yeah, we can. That's so nice. They're penguins. Cute. It's a misconception actually that penguins only appear in cold areas, because in South Africa, where I lived for a while, they actually had a lot of penguins on the beach. It's a misconception for some people. I think actually a lot of people are aware of this. And over there in the distance we can see some shipwrecks, possibly from ships coming from across the sea to the lands between. As I think in the distance I see the mountains of another continent. Let's check the map. Which, by the way, I picked up the map last episode because I forgot to, or 2 episodes ago, at the Gatefront ruins. And I didn't show you it yet. So this is Limgrave. We started over here. Here's the lake that I showed you. Yeah, the Gatefront ruins. I believe Stormvale is over here. And this is the Chapel of Anticipation, with the statue in the distance, which I showed you in the first episode in the distance. And then we are looking towards here, so presumably around this area is another continent. And maybe the ships were trying to cross the sea. Oh. Oh, nice. I always press the circle button when I try to exit the telescope. And then you do a dodge backwards if you are on foot. Like this. So that's fine mostly. But when you're riding Torrent, you dodge forward actually. Which is not so nice. Also, my apologies if I'm a little less coherent today. I do have a throat infection, so I am feeling a little under the weather. But it'll be fine. Just excited to play some more Elden Ring. Let's run past these guys if we can. Oh, oops. Church of Dragon Communion. So what we have over here is a church, or a ruined church, with a petrified dragon, or drake. I think it's a dragon because it has 4 limbs, excluding the wings. We see smaller dragon statues, all of them headless. We see an altar, or a chalice, a vessel maybe. Yeah, so just a lot of headless dragon statues. Look around for a little bit. Lots of broken statues on the ground as well. Why were they destroyed? I wonder, all these statues. Aridin postulated that it was because of the ruin we see here, that it crashed into the church, destroying the statues and the church itself. So that's very, very much possible. And here we see the large dragon. It's petrified, of course. Yes, that's solid rock. I wonder if it was, if this is a dead dragon that has been here so long that it has become petrified. It turned to stone, or whether the ancient dragons in Elden Ring actually are looking like this. Because one of the item descriptions, I think it was the Drake Blood Talisman, it describes the ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Earth Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. So maybe they did look like this, or they do look like this, because they are living rock. They're a mineral-based life form. So here we have the Church of Dragon Communion, and we can do a ritual of Dragon Communion, which requires a dragon heart to unlock certain spells, or incantations actually. Let's read the descriptions real quick. One of the incantations of Dragon Communion transforms caster into a dragon to spew flaming breath. Charging extends duration. Incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feasted upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power. Dragon Claw transforms caster into a dragon to tear through foes with dragon claws. Allows one follow-up attack. Incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feasted upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power. So there is a tradition of hunting dragons and feasting upon their hearts among certain people. And this unlocks the power of dragons. Dragon Maw transforms caster into dragon to bite enemies before them. And the rest of the description is the same. So I think, yeah, this is all that there is to find over here. Maybe we can check out if there's something near the ruin. Mushroom. Can we get up here? It doesn't seem like we're supposed to really get up here. Oh, we can though. Hey, there is something up here. I did not expect that. Exalted Flesh. Temporarily boosts physical attack. A lump of animal flesh pickled in a medicinal solution mixed with fiery spices. Temporarily boosts physical attack. Considered a delicacy in the Badlands, this invigorating repast was for the exclusive benefit of those who they deem heroes. Alright, interesting. The Badlands. We will speak more on that later. I believe we still need to find some items that mention them in their description. Alright, so let us go to we will go to the swamps, I think, because we have business there. Just have a little sip of water. Excuse me. swamp. It's a lake actually. I don't think it is a swamp. Well, maybe it is a swamp now, but it used to be a lake, and that's why they still call it a lake. Doesn't really seem deep enough for a lake. But what do I know? Alright, let's try to be sneaky about this. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but they're speaking about Agil. About the flame of Agil. We'll try to hear some more of their dialogue. Burn, flame of Agil, burn true. This is one of the first Souls games, or Soulsborne games, where I feel the enemies have dialogue when they're just walking around. Which is a nice addition. I wonder who this Akil is that they're talking about. I obviously know, but I have to pretend. I like to pretend that I'm still blind. I don't know why. Although I am blind for a large part of the game, just not the early game. I know most of Limgrave. Okay, that dog startled me a little bit. Bleeding effect coming in clutch over there. Very nice. I'm not a fan of these dogs. They hit really hard. There's a rat over here. Tap. Okay, we got him. Stone sword key. That is nice. Which reminds me, we still have to use the stone sword key in the beginning dungeon. We will do that soon. Come on then. Okay, we're going in. Alright, they are pretty chill. So there is a dungeon over here, but before we go in there, there's one thing we need to do. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is the right one. Okay, wait. We'll be right back. Oh, I want to get off torrent, please. Yes. Damn it. Oh man. Swing and a miss. Many swings, many misses. No more stamina or potions. Alright. Did that give us a flask? Yes, it did. Excellent. Man, I forgot. I know one of these chests is the right chest, and there is also a wrong chest. Yeah, let's risk it for the biscuit. This is the wrong one. And yeah, whatever. At least the place where this chest will take us is rather interesting. And for those of you who didn't know, I believe that they removed the mimics from Elden Ring. And instead of mimics, we now have transporter chests, which transport you and bring you to another area. We will save those item descriptions for later. For now, this is Limgrave, which we've explored up till now. There's the island we were. And all the way over here is where we are now. And I will say this, we are not really supposed to be... Yeah, we weren't really supposed to be in this area yet. We are quite unleveled. But don't worry, we will be back there later, when we have gained more strength. Oh, apparently we are back here now. You respawn here instead of at the bonfire. Nope. Let's run over here. Stake of America, I think. And a site of Lost Grace. Some rot grease. Grease is essentially pine resin from the Dark Souls games, or resin. A lot of situations in Elden Ring where it looks like a clear cut case. Where you think there was an illusionary wall, but there really is none. Golden Rune 5, very nice. Zigzag a little bit. So let's head outside. This is Caelid, the land of rots. which really reminds me of Oblivion with the red skies, or Mordor. Yeah, it really does remind me of Mordor a little bit, which is cool. We will not explore it now, because we are not a high enough level, and I want to make some progress this episode. Because honestly, last episode was we stagnated a little bit at the demi-human chiefs, so I want to compensate a little bit this episode and get some stuff done. At least get our weapon. Many of you probably already know which weapon I have in mind. It is a very edgy weapon. There it is. The twin blade. Before we equip it, we're gonna read some of the descriptions. A gravity stone fan. The desperate ones who scavenge for these shards dub themselves Starcallers. So this one, so the fan does a gravitational shockwave, while the chunk does a gravitational explosion. I want to see what it does. That is really cool. Let's check this one out. Awesome. The rot grease. Solidified grease made from a mixture of rotten materials. Coats armament, inflicting scarlet rot. And it does look like it has a sort of... It has barnacles on it. You know what I mean? The things that are at the bottom of a ship. Furthermore, we have the Trina's Lily, a symbol of faith in Saint Trina. Dulls the senses, preventing agitation. I think that is all. Oh, cracked crystal. A cracked, impure, degraded, and altogether unremarkable crystal. Widely found in crystal tunnels. Okay, and then the twin blade itself, which we can wield. That's very cool. A sword with blades on both sides of the hilt. This weapon is difficult to wield and demands high dexterity. Can be wielded with a single hand, but its true strength is unlocked with dual-handed spinning attacks. Skill, spinning attacks. Spinning slash. Skill favored by dexterous warriors. Slash foes as your body spins. Additional input allows for a follow-up attack. Excuse me. I've got a little bit of cold too. So let's have a look. Yeah, it is really badass, really edgy. It's like every kid's dream to have the Darth Maul-ish weapon. And the moveset, the animations are so wonderful. Very nice. Okay, and let's see the weapon art. Whew, that's good. That is really cool. I am excited to use this weapon. And now that we found this weapon, we can also start upgrading it. So things should start moving a lot quicker now. Let us travel to Kale.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Yes, you may. But first, let's have a little look at you. Yes. Hello, Shirke. Very Shirke from Berserk-like hat. But I think Miyazaki is just a big fan of making witches with oversized hats. It's a cool design. So yeah, she has a spirit person coming out of her. And I talked about this a lot in the previous lore series. So if you want to know more information on possible inspirations for this, then you can check those videos out. Interesting to note that she has 4 hands. And that, just a second. Her right eye is closed. And Melania, the waifu, our waifu, her left eye is closed. So there's a similarity between them. That is all I'll say for now. Let's speak to her.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
I was just checking if her mouth was moving, because it looked like the ghost mouth was actually moving instead of the actual witch. But I'm not sure. Please let me know in the comments if anyone knows which of their mouths are moving. If any are moving at all. Because I do believe that the mouths actually move in Elden Ring this time. Which they didn't in the previous Souls games. So yes, I can call the spectral steed.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
So, Torrent's former master. The only other person we have seen that actually rides Torrent is Melania, I think is her name. Our finger maiden, the waifu. She's the only person that we've seen riding Torrent. So Melania, entrusted the item to this witch. So that's interesting connection between those two characters. Spirit calling bell, lone wolf ashes.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
So yeah, there's a connection between those two characters. I'm not sure what the connection is at this point. But I will note that Melania was talking about finger maidens serving the 2 fingers. I am struggling with words today, guys. Please excuse me. So Melania was serving the 2 fingers as a finger maiden, and the witch here says that basically the Tarnished shouldn't serve the 2 fingers, so they've served the 2 fingers long enough. Very, very interesting. Let's strengthen our smithing. Let's strengthen our twin blade. 2+1. Very nice. Now we are a lot more formidable. What to do? How much souls do we have? 300. That's not enough. Um, I have an idea. Yeah. Oops. I hoped he would drop his boots, but no luck. Just taking in the sight. I like the golden rays coming from the Earth Tree. Very beautiful. Very beautiful game. I don't think we lit this grace as of yet.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
Arterial leaf. Let's check that out real quick.
You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you can't see me.
Yes. Dark red leaves with thick swollen veins. A faint pulse can be felt in the
Why
veins.
won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am
Let me
I?
read the item, buddy. Stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. Alright. I think he's here. Isn't he? Is this him? I think we have to hit one of these bushes. There we go.
What'd you go and do that for?
Oh. Sorry guys, I'm just struggling with finding the right item. There we have our monkey man friend. He is one of the demi-humans. Very ape-like indeed.
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
One thing I wonder is, I know he was pushed out of the cave by other demi-humans, but who turned him into a tree? Because generally speaking, I don't think demi-humans use magic. Was it the witch girl we just saw? I doubt it somehow.
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Oh. Cute little monkey. This hat.
Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
Oh.
Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
We just visited the cave on the shore with demi-humans. Could he possibly be speaking of that? unsure which way to go. I think we will go this way. Yeah, this way should be fine. Oh no. Okay, screw it. We're gonna go for it. This is the Black Knight, I think. Oh, Knight's Cavalry. Looks really cool. Hits like a truck though. Oh no. I like the design of his horse. The cloak, the hood over the horse, that's his head. Yeah, I don't think we were able to beat him. Yeah. Yeah, I just decided what we're gonna do. I have a plan. There's a certain character we need to talk to. And a certain boss we need to defeat. She will be... Oh. Make sure I'm not killed by these guys. Screw this. But I would like this item, I think. Ah, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. We survived. But now we need to get back on the cliff. Yeah, sorry if I seem a little bit scatterbrained at times. There's always so many places you can go in Elden Ring, so sometimes I find it hard to make a plan. But I do have an idea of what I want to do now. Just a ruined fragment. Okay. Let's try to take out one of these guys. And we'll have to take out the soldiers too, I think. Since if you kill one of the trolls, you can actually get the chest. I'm not sure. Yeah, I should probably be able to get the chest even with the soldiers around. So we'll kill the horse guy, because he's annoying. And then we'll kill the troll. What an asshole. Dat zit voor. Let's see, which level are we? Level 12, okay. So it makes sense that these enemies are still kind of tough, as we are really low level still. Let's see if we can't grab the item this time. No. Just stop pressing the chuck button when I want to use torrent. Another item. Summer smithing stone. We didn't find any of these yet, so we'll read it. Shard of smithing stone drained of color. Come on now. Nice, okay. We've taken that guy out. Let's take out the sorcerer, because he is annoying too. Okay, now we can focus on the trolls. Which, by the way, are a pretty good source of souls at this point. In previous playthroughs, this actually used to be my farm spot. If I needed to farm any souls, I mean ruins. The best part to me is that they actually attack, they damage the soldiers. So if you just ride around it, eventually they will clear out some of the soldiers too. Okay, so one of them is down. Not too good. Do we have another potion? We do not. This weapon is really good when fighting multiple enemies. I'm a big fan already. Shut up with horn. I don't want to hear it. Fuck off with the torch. Okay. We do need to be careful because we are really low health. Nice. Got some Estus. Estus. Got some more Crimson Tear Flask, which I accidentally am drinking now. Nice. Only have one left. Great Axe. Let's check it out real quick. Cool. I like his little scream. My face yesterday when fighting the the demi humans. Okay, so this is where I want it to be. at the Waypoint Ruins. Didn't want to get poisoned per se. It's no biggie though, because I think there was a Stake of America over here. Yeah. And yeah, we have very few flasks anyway, so we have one, so we should die anyway. Let's just pick up some of the items. Golden rune, nice. Immunized cured meat. Is there a way to get on top of the big ruin here? Probably not before we die. Yeah. Really? There was no Stake of America. Alright then. Really like the look of this weapon. It's a little bit extra, you know. It's a little bit edgy, a little bit too much maybe, but I mean it's cool. Normally I'm a really boring guy. I like my claymore, I like my Zweihander, I like my long swords. Any great swords will do actually. Rapiers too, but I've never been one for katanas or weapons like this. Go a little bit more out there, maybe. A little bit less standard European knight weapon. But you know, I've never done a dex build actually. So like, let's switch it up. Let's use some dex weapons, let's invest into dex. See what it's like. And I'm liking it. It's good. Here we have the pumpkin head. Okay. Little delay on the last hit there, sir. Okay. Cheeky. Man, okay. I do not think lock on is the way to go here. I'll use another heal. Better to be safe than sorry, in my opinion. Okay, we'll have to try that again. Really cool design. I've heard you can actually obtain his weapon. Which reminds me of the Katarina Knight. Sigurd and Sigmar. They also have a round shaped helmet. Somewhat similar. Now, why didn't I respawn at this stake of America last time? Is what I wonder. Did I select Side of Grace instead of America stake? Probably. Alright, sir. He's giving my souls. Wow. I don't like when my runes are lying directly under the boss. I'm not a big fan, because then I have to lure him away, then run around him, grab the souls, and get the runes, and get hit in the process. I'm gonna be saying souls a lot instead of runes, because I'm watching a Dark Souls 1 lore through on the side of Epic Name Bro. So the Dark Souls terminology is in my mind. I got lucky there. Fuck! What the hell is going on over there? Just stuck in somewhere. So you'll notice, by the way, it does 2 hits. But only the second hit does a lot of damage. So you will often do only 18 damage with the first hit and then full damage with the second one. But the first hit is really good for staggering enemies. So you stagger them once and then you deal the actual damage with the other one. And when fighting multiple enemies, it is just great. I have found. Alright, so my time is almost up for today. So we will talk to our friend over here. Our lady friend. And then we'll call it a day. So this is an interesting look. No shoes. Some, red blue robes. And a bust of a woman on her head. Which it seems stone, so you'd think that'd be crazy heavy on your neck and shoulders. Apparently it's called a crown. So we'll talk to her.
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
Also notice the crystals around her. There's tons and tons of crystals all around. I want to learn sorcery.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Are you calling me dumb? And yes, I don't care if you are
Well, you are
expelled
a piece of work.
from the academy.
Very well. You are now my protege in Glintstone sorcery, but I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Nice. We got a new gesture too. Glintstone Pebble. The most basic glintstone sorcery of the Academy of Rea Lucaria. The glintstone serves as a conduit, launching magical projectiles at foes. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly and while in motion. This is a universal first step on the journey to true knowledge of sorcery. Glintstone Stars. One of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Rea Lucaria fires 3 magic shooting stars that pursue the target. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Charging enhances potency. The sorcery of the Olivinus Conspectus, which attracts sorcerers from Celia, town of sorcery. Alright, so the Olivinus Conspectus might be a order within the academy. And Celia might be the town outside of the academy. Glintstone Arc fires a horizontal arc of magic that spreads outward. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly and while in motion. Granted to sorcerers who depart from the academy to embark on journeys in order to fend off large groups of would-be adversaries. Fools often roam in packs. Crystal Barrage. One of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Rea Lucaria fires a volley of crystal shards. Charging increases potency. A sorcery of the Crystal Cadre. A group of sorcerers who pursue the wisdom of stone. The secrets locked in the faint cogitation of the Crystallians. Excuse me, I'm just gonna have a sip of water. A dry throat. Yeah, the throat infection is it is hurting. It's not too good. Anyway, Scholar's Armament. One of the glintstone, we read that already. Enchants armament held in the right hand with magic affinity attacks. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Taught to the Knights of the Cuckoo by the Academy as a payment for their contract. Scholar's Shield. Enchants shield in the left hand with additional damage negation. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Taught to the Knights of the Cuckoo by the Academy as a payment for their contract. I am very interested in the Scholar's Armament because I want to buff my. So I'll talk about my build, my build that I'm working towards. It's gonna be edgy dex build with the Twin Blade. At least in the early game, until we find something different. Actually, there is one weapon which we will pick up, hopefully in the next episode, which might give the Twin Blade a run for its money. If we can acquire it, and if we can equip it, and if it's any good. But yeah, we probably gonna use the Twin Blade, and then we'll use sorceries on the side. So a bit of a edgy, sneaky sorcery rogue kind of character. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be quite different from the basic two-handed, basically basic greatsword warriors that I usually play in these sorts of games. So we're gonna do something completely different.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
Jeez, it's a little harsh, don't you think? So I want, for our build, to start off with, I want the armament, and then I want, yeah, some basic sorceries on the side. Something to damage from distance. So yeah, I would like the Glintstone Stars, perhaps. I think it's a good sorcery to have. but we will need a little bit more faith, so let's go level up. Level up. Intelligence. Did I say faith? We need more intelligence. Let's use the golden rule 5. Not sure how much that will give us. That is enough.
There you are. Shall we commence?
Give me the scholar's armament, please. Oh, we need a staff, don't we? Oh, I forgot about that. Not sure if she sells that. I don't think we have it yet. Okay. So unfortunately we can't be using... I won't be able to show you how the twin blade looks with the magic weapon armament. Magic armament, I think it's called. Scholar's armament. I won't be able to show you that, but I'll show you that next episode. So we got our weapon for the build. Really excited to use this. I think it's going to be a great weapon to use. Alright, so that will be it for today, guys. Thanks for joining in, and have a great one. Bye bye.
Hey!